Hello and welcome to a surprisingly fast third episode of Opening Scene Review. For those of you who don't know, this is where I review books' opening scenes and try not go bankrupt while supporting other authors in an attempt to promote myself. Today's episode is truly exciting as I discovered something very cool. While carousing Kindle Vella like the vagrant self-published author I am and contemplating just about how far I'm willing to sell out, I came across a story called The Grimm Curse, written by Stephen Carpenter. Now, before even reading the summary, it is apparent this story, which this episode is about, is in no way, shape, or form related to the NBC Grimm TV show, created by the same person. It is a completely original new take on the classic fairy tales which are public domain. Please don't sue me, thanks. So yeah, that's Stephen Carpenter. Anyway, I just had to go check it out and started reading the first story, titled The Gorgon. As with any good story, it started out with a content disclaimer. This disclaimer is what they should have put on the original Grimm fairy tales, and saying what is listed in the disclaimer would probably get my account banned on TikTok. So I'm just going to leave it up to your imaginations. It is then followed by an italicized exposition in the form of a prophecy, which you can only get away with if you are a famous author, which is then followed by the main character waking up from a bad dream. Again, same disclaimer. Now, some of you may be saying, Slaywood, those are tropes. You don't expect me to read a trope? To which I say, I do, because the story's that good. From there, it's revealed that Jacob Grimm, having just completed a one-night stand, is taking off his drunk-tinted glasses and immediately wishing he could put them back on. Instead of dealing with the previous night's shame, he decides to leave, but unfortunately gets entangled with his mistake, which then he realizes his real mistake, which was getting in bed with the story's title. And that's where the first scene ends. What? How can you recommend that to me? To read! Well, let me say what makes this story shine is the vivid use of imagery, masterful use of internal and external conflict, and a horrifying transformation sequence prefaced by what I can only describe as... One second, I wrote this down. If Gene Simmons decided to tickle your trachea. So, in all, this first installment is hell of a hook into a fresh new world. Intriguing premise, amazing prose. I'm looking forward to following this story as it's told in weekly installments on Kindle Vella under the Grimm Curse. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and follow for more.